What's going on? It's the RapNerd, and I am here today to review Halloween Kills. RapNerd Productions, no capping, that's word to mommy. Now, for anyone who knows me, you see the Halloween shirt, they know that Halloween is my favorite franchise. They know 1978 Halloween is my favorite horror movie of all time, and I know I say for those who know me in like all my videos, but there are people who actually do know me who watch, so they know what they watching this. But that being said, I love this movie, and I'm going to be jumping all around, all over the place just to talk about it. And I like it and love it way more than the 2018 version. Way more. You know, I have a review up that I did last year in regards to the 2018 version, and all of my issues are laid out, and I watched the movie yesterday and the issues are still there. But I'm happy to say that this movie did not do any of that in that movie. And it almost feels like it's two different directors making the movie, which is crazy. And of course, we all know this is the middle story of a trilogy, but it's just like, damn, it goes from like day to night in this one. Like this one is dark, this one is brutal, and I'm gonna break down that too. For one, the idea that this thing is like super duper bloody. It is bloody. That's true, but like violent. I think for me personally as a horror fan, the film wasn't like crazy violent. Like if you watched all of the Halloween films in the franchise, there's nothing this movie does that we haven't seen in any of those movies. But what it does do different is it's kind of in that area of like Rob Zombie's Halloween as far as how the violence is handled, in the sense of how brutal it is, because the kills are not shot kills. And what I mean by shot kills, where it's campy, is like, I think in Halloween 5, Michael puts the dad on like some electric system and his head explodes. Or even in the 2018 version where he stomps his head like a melon and it just squashes. Like, there aren't any kills that are really over the top shock values to make you laugh at, like in this movie. Every kill in this film is just like realistically brutal, and you're more so just like, ooh, when it happens, opposed to like laughing. And from that standpoint, excuse me, I can see the brutality. But for those who are horror fans who have watched all these movies, I want you to know that it's not gonna be some shit like Michael slices somebody in two. It's nothing like that. Like, again, it's just straight up realistic brutality that's in your face. You feel every stab, every bone break, everything you feel in this movie, and it's the way the film is framed. So I gotta say that. I keep seeing, the commentary balance wasn't well. I disagree with that too. To me, the commentary is what it is because of the movie. Like, it's this mob mentality that destroys the world. Like, I don't get how that's being heavy-handed. I mean, that's literally what's happening. Michael is causing this whole outpour, and it's just, I like it because it's crazy to see how much one person can stir up so much shit in a little town, the city, the world. And to me, if that's too much commentary, I don't really know what to tell you. Like, the commentary is okay. I don't think it's distracting in the least bit, because it goes right along with the story. I like how the characters that you deal with are actually real characters, and they're not just disposable characters like the first one, where it seems like everybody you meet ain't worth a damn thing. Where in this one, the characterization is wider. You see, some characters from the original 1978 version. You see characters that were from the last version that get a little bit more shine, that you saw. You're like, oh, why are they in the first one? Why are they showing these characters? And they end up showing up here, and they make sense. So the characterization is great. The original cast is great. I like the overall tone of the movie. Like, there aren't really any funny moments, and for me, the last one, some of the comedy was just like, what's the point of that? It don't really make sense to me. But this one did not have that comedy. There were a few moments, tiny moments, but for the most part, this thing was dead ass serious, like dead serious. So I love the tone. Michael is probably the scariest he's ever been, and Rob Zombie's version to me is still probably the scariest, just because his physicality is just next level compared to everybody else. But this version of Michael is right there with him, dog. Like, when he's on screen, you already know what time it is. The whole mood changes when he steps out of the shadows and you see him. Oh, you know somebody finna die really badly, really bad. Like, and man, like he's pissed. Like, you could tell he came back out that fire like the goddamn phoenix, and he is ready to unleash pain on everybody. God, he was so good. And the themes that they made, and they got new ones in there. They got the older theme in there. It's just perfect combination of that, man. And one thing I really do love, like I said, I love the first 78. I really dig how they added more lore to that story. They jump around to the events of the first movie on a different side of it, showing like some cops and how they dealt with it. And it's done beautifully. Like, why can't more films choosing to be shot in the past just look like this? Like, this one looks like it came straight out of the 70s. Of course it's different because cameras are different now and then, but I feel like they tried their best to create that same atmosphere and look with post-editing, because you can tell the difference between when it goes from the 63 to now, and they just do an excellent job with that. Like, it adds so much to the story. How they had Donald Pleasance in there, I mean, of course, you got VFX, but believable as hell. However they did that, I remember I was looking like, wow, it actually looks like him. Like, that really does look like Donald Pleasance. Like, it's crazy. So I love that they paid so much homage to that, and that homage is throughout the whole movie. Oh, I just thought about the commentary, right? For me personally, the whole commentary, I don't know if people are, dogging on this or whatever, but it's about trauma. PTSD is one of the main factors, and you see how it affects the entire town. And I actually like that, because again, PTSD, people kind of just relate it to army victims or certain other violent crimes. But I mean, PTSD could be simply somebody just seeing what happened, a serial killer on the loose, and just you seeing a serial killer over there, that could terrify you, and you just see the effects of that. And if you think that that's too much commentary, you are out of your mind. Like, a lot of us have PTSD from stuff we just seen, and to show that effect on the town as a whole, I love that. I love that idea, man. Oh, good, such a great movie. I can't wait to watch it again tonight. I also loved how the characters that were getting attacked by Michael, they all tried to fight. Like, nobody really just gets their ass whooped. Like, they all at least make an attempt, right? And some people may look like, oh, that was stupid as hell, but in actuality, it's realistic. Like, for instance, there's this scene where this girl is shooting at Michael, and her aim is terrible, ain't hitting shit, just bah, bah, like not being able to hold a gun. But in real life, if you ever shot a gun, it's not really that easy to shoot. Like, it's not, everyone's not a marksman. Like, I hate when I see movies like that, when you got a character that's never shot a gun before, they don't have any type of training that we've seen, and they're able to damn shoot the wings off of a fly. It's like, come on, bro, like, come on. So I like how realistic it kept it, man. I will say the kills in this movie are like strangely unique. Like, they're not, like I said, they're not shock value kills, but they're kills that seem realistic, but stuff that you just don't think about doing. Like, it's just certain things that you're just like, ooh, I didn't think you could stab somebody there. God damn. Like, it's more so with that. Like, I didn't think you could do that to somebody. I've never heard of somebody doing this with that, or that with this, And oh man, as a Halloween fan, this is the movie I wanted. Like, again, no knock to the 2018 version, but this did it for me. Give me Halloween Ends. I cannot wait to see what they do with that, because if this is just the second chapter and the next one is to close it out, oh my god, what a movie this was. Woo! I'm satisfied, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm gonna start calling Michael Myers Wick with the shit that he was doing, boy. God dog, boy. When he put that mask on, he transforms, and it's clear in this movie he ain't human. Some shit is going on with him, because the third act, a certain thing happens with the mom, and let's just say he John Wicks his way out of that situation, boy. Damn. But if you've seen it, let me know what you think. I am going to do a Halloween ranking now that I've seen this movie. I've been waiting to do it because Halloween, I love these films. But anyway, leave a comment, like, subscribe, let me know what you think. And until next time, peace.